Many of our young people simply don't sleep enough, and up to half of them actually have sleep regulation problems. And most parents know how hard it is to get their kids out of bed in the morning, and it's very similar that there's no point in trying to get them into bed earlier. So how do you get young people to sleep better? Please welcome Anu-Katriina Pesonen and Helsinki Sleep Factory.
Dear audience, distinguished Helsinki Challenge jury, my name is Anu-Katriina Pesonen. I'm professor of clinical and developmental psychology and a sleep scientist. Our Helsinki Challenge process started over a year ago and has been an exciting journey bridging science, and I mean scientific thinking, scientific evidence, scientific processes to societal challenges. Tonight, I'm extremely proud to present how we, our team behind Helsinki Challenge, have addressed a major question affecting billions of individuals worldwide each night. There is an increasing amount of individuals suffering from too short sleep. They are sleep deprived. It is not their sleep quality which would be bad, but it's the timing of sleep that fails. Roughly estimated, half of this age group, teens and young adults. For 15 out of 100, the problem is really bad, with extremely late bedtimes, troubles waking up in the morning, indicating a delayed sleep phase, a severe sleep problem. But why this is a huge problem? It's because when this delayed sleep pattern keeps persisting, you start to balance your sleep debt by taking day offs, sleeping until noon, or maybe until afternoon. And if your educational path or your career path is pending on your sleep behavior, the result is a personal disaster. The costs are also accumulating at the societal level, and this is our burning challenge. Our vision of action relies on promoting a fresh, scientifically justified thinking of sleep. The world is filled with health applications that base on flimsy science, not producing any real impact. We aim creating an interactive tool to regulate circadian rhythm, which is personalized, motivating, empowering, a cutting-edge evidence-based prevention and intervention program. And it has strong links to continuous research. Why is sleep regulation complicated? From a physiological perspective, sleep is basically regulated by two biological processes. The first is circadian drive, regulated by our suprachiasmatic nucleus, circadian pacemaker or internal clock. It keeps the 24-hour rhythm of autonomic nervous system function and hormones. The other is homeostatic drive. This means the later you stay awake, the greater is the sleep pressure, the urge to fall asleep. These two partly independent processes define our sleep-wake cycle. Sometimes they work nicely together, and sometimes they work against each other. This is because sleep is at the interface of biology and behavior. There is a number of psychological and environmental factors affecting your sleep-wake cycle. There are external cues such as light exposure and noise. There are behavioral choices such as physical timing of the physical activity, time management issues, use of caffeine or other stimulants. And internal cues such as worrying, catastrophizing, and the personal value we place on sleep. Well, this is the challenge from the perspective of Tim. Tim is not probably aware of his circadian and homeostatic drives, but instead his mind is filled with conflicting tasks to complete, and evening is his prime time to work on these. This age group is very prone to develop circadian regulation problems because they are also more capable of resisting sleep pressure. That means they can easily stay up later, not feeling tired, and then they miss the optimal time window defined by the two processes to fall asleep. We have done extensive benchmarking and know that solutions with sustained benefits are not available. You may take melatonin for some time, but probably the key problem is not in your biological setup, but it's in your behavior. You have habits that do not promote good sleep. Scientific evidence does not show any sustained benefits from melatonin use either. You may measure or quantify your sleep with different wearable tech or applications, but actually they just measure sleep. They don't model your circadian rhythm. They are not designed for behavioral change, and if they were working, we wouldn't be here tonight. These are very accessible solutions. Our solution is based on the family of behavioral change theories. These theories try to picture out what is needed for an individual to take new paths in their behavior. And this is not a simple question. This is actually a question that thousands of researchers worldwide and companies in health industry are struggling with. And this is the crucial point that we in the Helsinki Sleep Factory address by translating the scientific understanding of sleep-wake cycles and circadian regulation to a gamified application where you can have personalized goals, you can gain rewards, and you can have, for example, feedback from body sensors to define your circadian rhythm from your body temperature and the optimal time window for falling asleep. We also believe that the solution must be fun and playful and pay special attention to motivation building, our key challenge. Here you see the user interface of our current solution. And we have witnessed significant evolution during this year. We started with an internet-based intervention program and ended in a gamified program which can be tested and as a result become an evidence-based treatment and prevention. Here you see a few functions like your sleep avatar, which can guide you gently through your learning process and reflect your circadian processes. You can visualize your sleep or transform it to music. You can join a sleep team to compete against other teams or just share your sleep experiences, your success and failures with other team members. And this is our execution plan. First, we build a prototype, continue the collaborative design processes, evaluate it with the methods of sleep and game research. Steps are also taken to build a sustainable action for entering international market. And here comes the best part, of course. We have an ambitious research plan, a randomized control trial, to gain acknowledgement from the scientific community and to prove that this is functioning. And if more development is needed, we are ready to do it. And we think this is the step which is utterly vital to produce a global impact. Money-wise, the cost of even one single school dropout, and sleep problems are very common among this group, is over 1 million euros. To scale the impact at the European level, it's by year 35 billion euro cost. Of course, sleep has a crucial impact on memory processes, learning, cognition, and health. By normalizing the sleep rhythm, the impact at the individual level is huge. First on educational path, then on transition to adulthood, reflecting also on the well-being of further generations. At the societal level, the use of Helsinki Sleep Factory are called before they become a burden for health and education systems. This will free resources from fixing things when they could have been easily prevented. And then we come back at the global level. Here you see greetings from our fellow teams worldwide, from Adelaide, Australia to Bergen, Norway, all struggling with sleep regulation in young adulthood or in adolescence. Here you see also our hard-working, excellent team, which has shared values of the high quality and science-based solution. We also want to thank our extensive network of users, advisors, mentors, and experts, some of which are here tonight, and participating institutions that are important for our cause. We also want to thank our alma mater for the opportunity to participate in this competition and for promoting active dialogue between science and society. Thank you so much.